Or shall we give it a 4 minute, 4 more minutes? Mhm. What time did you wake up today?
Um, 7:50.
7:50?
7:50.
7:50. Okay, that's not bad. Hi, Thomas. I can't hear you. Ah, sorry, I see you. Should write that in English, maybe. Okay. All right. Hi, Thomas. How are you today? Good. You're drinking water. Good. Drinking water is good. Okay, so now we're going to begin. I hope everyone's having a happy Wednesday. Actually, wait, let me share my screen. I thought it was already being shared, but the- there we go. This is okay? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so here we go. Do you know who these guys are?
Baby.
Who?
Baby. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Please. Have you heard of BTS?
I know like a secret.
They're BTS. They're very popular these days. So today's article is about BTS. And BTS has a huge number of fans all around the world, not just in Korea, but globally. So as you see here, there's a newspaper article written about them. So they must be pretty much a big deal, right? I mean, there's a newspaper article written about them, so we can assume that they are a big deal. And so we're going to find out why they're such a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and read the title, and you can read after me. Okay. BTS World Tour boosts economy.
BTS World Tour boosts economy.
Right. Economic impact seen exceeding 1 trillion won. Your turn. Economic impact
Impact
seen
exceeding
exceeding
1 trillion
1 trillion
won.
won. Good. So the title of the article reads BTS World Tour boosts economy. Now, world tour means having a concert all around the world. And to boost something, do you know if that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
Boosting is a bad thing. So
Yeah.
to boost something is to give an extra help. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing for the economy. Um, and economic impact seen exceeding 1 trillion won. Well, we're going to look into what it means in the article soon, but exceeding 1 trillion won. Exceeding means going over something. It's more than 1 trillion won. Now, do you have an idea how much 1 trillion won is?
About uh sand in the beach.
What?
The the number of sand in the beach.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I think so. That's a good analogy. It's a very, very big number, right? It's a very big number. Um, so good. That's a very good analogy. So I'm going to read the article, and you can follow along with your eyes. BTS will go on a world tour as a full group for the first time in 4 years. Beginning in April at Goyang Stadium, they will hold 79 concerts in 34 cities making it the largest tour in K-pop history. The tour is expected to generate economic impact known as BTSnomics, which refers to BTS's influence on tourism, culture, and the broader economy. After the tour schedule was announced, some flights and accommodations quickly sold out. The Korea Culture and Tourism Institute estimates that each concert could generate up to 1.22 trillion won in economic benefits. The BBC also predicts that BTS could generate revenue of around 1.5 trillion won from concerts, goods, and album sales. So, what do you think about the article? It's a bit difficult, right? So, we're going to go through them together. So, for the first part, BTS will go on a world tour as a full group for the first time in 4 years. So we haven't seen BTS as a full group in a while because each member was in military service. And now they're all back. So we're going to see them together for the first time in 4 years. And they're going to hold 79 concerts in 34 cities. That does that sound like a lot?
No.
No, really?
You have to
79
do what
concerts?
really hard. You don't know.
Well, it's the largest tour in K-pop history. So it's actually quite a lot. And this is their concert notice or poster. And see this list here below. This is the list of the 34 cities where they'll hold their concerts. It's really small, so this is the expanded version. There's Goyang in Korea, Tokyo. Do you know where that is? It's in Japan, the capital of Japan. And Tampa is in the USA and Mexico City. And there's Las Vegas. Do you remember Las Vegas from last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's where a certain event took place, right? Do you remember which event that was?
Yeah.
CES. Doing a bell. CES. Well, we discussed an article about CES last week, and the CES event was held in Las Vegas. And the concert, BTS concert, is also going to be held in Las Vegas. So they're holding all these concerts starting April 9th in Goyang and all the way till March of next year in 2027. So it looks like a large tour, doesn't it? You disagree? So the tour is expected to generate economic impact, known as BTSnomics, which refers to BTS's influence on tourism, culture, and the broader economy. After the tour schedule was announced, some flights and accommodations quickly sold out. So the article mentions BTSnomics, which is a combination of two words, BTS, and can you guess what the other word is? BTSnomics. The combination of BTS and the other word is economics. The combination of BTS and economics. But so what does BTS have to do with economics, right? We're going to find out. BTS is holding the first concert in Goyangsi, which is right here. This is Seoul, and Goyang is right here. So BTS fans will fly in from all over the country to see BTS. Thomas, which city do you live in? You don't know? You don't know? Okay.
I
Sunny, you're
know,
in.
but I don't want to ask.
Okay, that's okay. But you're in Korea. Are you in Korea?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Sunny, you're in Seoul, right? No. Well, people in Seoul can go to Goyang using by driving cars. But let's say you live in Jeju-do, which is all the way here. How would you
I
get
can
to the huh?
I can go there.
You can? Yeah, how would you
Yeah.
get there?
I went to Jeju one time, you.
Gosh, what?
I went to Jeju.
You okay? Do you like it?
No, I don't like Jeju.
Well, people seem to like Jeju a lot, but it's
I
okay.
hate them.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, so let's say people, some fans who live in Jeju-do want to come to the concert in Goyangsi. How would they go to the concert?
I
They would
explain you.
exactly, that's right. They'll have to
Um,
take the plane. And then when if you take the plane to go all the way to Goyangsi, would you fly back home right after the concert?
no.
No, right? You'll probably
Mm.
stay overnight, or maybe even 2 or 3 nights, since you flew all the way in from Jeju-do. So that's why hotels in or near Goyang will be they're in high demand because people will want to stay in hotels close to the concert hall. So if you look at this article, it says Army flocking from around the world. Well, Army is the name for BTS fans, fan club. So Army flocking, they're coming in from around the world, and hotels in Goyang and Busan are already fully booked. The concert was the first concert is in April. The concert in Goyang is in April, but the hotels are already fully booked in January. And the next article says BTS comeback sparks tenfold hotel price hikes. So tenfold is 10 times. So the hotels near the concert hall raise the price 10 times. And this has become an issue because if there's a high demand for something, meaning if there are many people who want all the same things, but the supply is limited, then do you know what happens?
No. Or
If you look at
or
this
the
picture
price.
here,
Ah, the price get up.
that's right. The price gets high because let's say if 100 people want to buy pizza, but there's only one pizza, then the price of the pizza goes up, right? So you remember this, right? Thomas, you haven't seen this yet, but I can explain now. So if you want pizza, the pizza is being sold for 1,001, 1,000원. But the person next to you says, "Oh, I really want that pizza. I have to have it now. So I'll pay you 2,000원." Then what would you say, Thomas? If you also really want pizza, well, how much would you pay?
Only one.
Only one? But then that person next to you will take it then because the person next to you offered 2,000원,
Let go.
right? So if and then he can say, "Oh, I want that pizza too, so I'll pay 3,000원."
No.
Well, that's how the price gets high and high. Okay. So there are many people who want to stay in hotels near the concert hall, but there's only few hotels in the area. So the demand for hotel rooms is higher than the available supply. So the price of the hotel room goes up or down. Goes up. That's right. Yes, it goes up. And so it went up 10 times. That's a big jump. So that's bad for the tourists, but the hotels are probably very happy. So you came all the way from Jeju-do, let's say, to see BTS, but do you just come to see the concert and just sleep in a
No.
hotel and then go home? No, right?
No.
So most people will probably want to just go around the city and go sightseeing and maybe go to the 맛집 for to eat and to enjoy their time here, which means they will spend money. They'll spend money in the city. And that's not all. If you go to a concert, there are people who check your tickets and help you find your seats or who sell like drinks and food. And there are also people who cleans up, right? Who keeps the concert hall clean. So these are all staff who are hired temporarily, but they're hired to work at the concert hall. Now, the staff here would not have had this work if there was no concert, right? So that means the staff is making extra money that they wouldn't have made if there were no concert. Thomas, what's that?
Wow.
So no concert, no money for the staff. But now the staff can make extra money thanks to the concert. And when you make money, you can spend more to buy things you want, right? So that's another way the BTS concert can affect the economy. Now, BTS fans are coming not only from Korea, but from all over the world. And they'll buy airplane tickets and fly to Korea to go to the BTS concert here. And when they fly in for the concert, they'll stay longer in Korea because they flew all the way across the ocean. So, they might as well stay longer and enjoy the city. So while they're in Korea, what do you think they'll do other than go to the concert? Thomas, what do you think they'll do?
Swim in the sea and the swimming pool in the Simply Bed Hotel.
Swimming, swimming in the sea?
Yup,
Yeah,
swimming pool.
do that in the summer. Yeah, if they're in Busan, in the Busan concert, right?
Swimming pool.
Hmm?
Swimming pool.
Swimming pool. That's right. They can enjoy swimming in the hotel, swimming pools. And they'll also go sightseeing. You see, there are many foreigners wearing hanbok, right? And what are they doing here?
Smelling a cabbage.
Smelling a cat. Right. I think she's doing that actually before she's probably
You
wants to
didn't
eat
like
this, right?
cabbage?
I think some side they're trying to eat. Well, so the foreigners who come to Korea, they'll also go to restaurants to have meals, to have Korean dishes. And what's this?
Olive young.
Olive
Olive
young.
young.
Foreigners can go shopping, tourists can go shopping to buy Korean products.
I have olive young in my front of my house.
You
Me
do?
too.
Ah, that's great. That's very
Me too.
convenient. That's very convenient.
What?
You see this, 외국인?
Yeah.
So foreigners come to Korea and spend money on the concert tickets and airplane tickets and food, accommodation, the hotels, and transportation like the subway, taxis, and also they go shopping and all these things and more. So, and this helps the economy in Korea go around. So the concert affecting the airplane tickets, hotel prices, bringing tourists who will spend money in the city and hiring workers. So all this creates economic impact. Okay, read after me here. Economic impact.
Economic impact.
Impact. The economic benefits created by selling goods or services. Your
The
turn.
economic benefits created by selling goods or service.
Services. Good. Thomas, did you read?
No, because my mom.
How come?
My mom keeps saying, do that,
Well, you
do
can
this,
read
and
next time. Well, so in this case, BTS is selling goods or services. Can you guess? BTS sells goods or services. In this case, BTS, so BTS is not like in a shop selling products, right? well, not exactly selling, but they're selling their concert, which so they're selling their service, which is the concert. And other examples of economic impact are swiftonomics, autonomics, and sponomics. Do you know who Taylor Swift is? No. Well, she's a very popular American singer. And whenever she holds a concert, the local economy gets a boost, just like we've seen with the BTS nomics. So people call this effect Swiftonomics after her name's Taylor Swift. And the same goes for Japanese baseball player Otani. Do you know Otani?
No.
No, okay. He's a very famous Japanese baseball player. And he joined the LA Dodgers, a very famous team in America, in LA. And when he joined the team, the LA Dodgers team, a lot of Japanese tourists began visiting LA, boosting the LA economy. So, and that is called the Otanomics. Okay. So back to the article. The Korea Culture and Tourism Institute estimates that each concert could generate up to 1.22 trillion won in economic benefits. The BBC also predicts that BTS could generate revenue of around 1.5 trillion won from concerts, goods, and album sales. So every time BTS holds a concert, the local economy benefits because why? As we discussed earlier, the concert goers come to Korea and spend money in Korea. And when you add all the money they spend on the hotels, restaurants, and shopping, it amounts to 1.22 trillion won. And that's 1조 2,200억 won in Korean. And I actually myself can't grasp how large that is, how large amount that is, but we can tell it's a very, very large amount, right? And BBC, which is a famous news company in the UK, in England, United Kingdom, thinks that money generated from the BTS concert tickets, BTS merchandise, and album sales would equal to about 1.5 trillion won. So that's just a lot of money right there. Now, BTS World Tour will generate this economic impact, but who do you think will make money from the BTS tour?
Don't know.
You don't know. First of all, BTS will definitely make money, right? But do you know what Hype is?
No.
Now,
No.
Hype is BTS's agency. The agency, what they do is they manage BTS's schedule and they manage their styling, like what they wear and what kind of hair design they do. And also they manage their money too. So when BTS holds a concert or sell an album or merchandise, Hype makes money as well. And when a company makes money, it affects its stocks. Now, do you know what stocks are? It's
No.
Korean. In Korean, it's called 주식. Do you know what 주식 is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So a stock is 주식 in Korean, and it's basically a small piece of a company. So if you buy a Hive stock, you're basically owning a little piece of Hive, the company, and you become a Hive shareholder. And the stock price is like a report card for the company, except it changes every second, but like it's a score, it's a report card. And what this shows here is that the price of one Hive stock is 379,001. And that the stock price, if you look at this red text here, the stock price rose 69,501 in 3 months. 지난 3개월 동안 it rose 69,501. So, but what actually happened was that the stock price was going down when the news of the BTS return broke out on January 1st. So the stock price was going down. So the report card, the report score was going down, but then the BTS return, the news of the BTS's return, it broke on January 1st. And then the score started going up. So you can see how influential BTS is. Now, have have you seen people like this on TV, maybe, or in the streets, like people waiting for their K-pop stars to come out and waiting in line to go into concerts? No? Yes, you have. Suddenly you have, Thomas. Okay. Yeah, it's actually become a very common sight because a lot of people from overseas, a lot of tourists and foreigners, they come to Korea to see their favorite stars, K-pop stars. And many foreigners these days are learning the Korean language because they love K-pop so much. And many people want to come visit Korea. But so this is a very common sight these days, but it wasn't always like this. Um, so now we're going to talk a little bit of history. Can you tell what this is?
Yup, farming people.
Yes, this is people farming. This is what it looked like in Korea back in 1950s. And this was right after the Korean War. Do you know the Korean War?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a sad history. So this was right after the war. And how did the city look?
Broken.
Right, it was broken. There are no
I
roofs
think
here.
it's not really broken.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, there's something to build on. But you see, like there are no roofs here. It's it doesn't look very rich. So Korea was one of the poorest countries after the war because, well, mainly because we didn't have any natural resources that we could dig out and sell to other countries to make money. Now, do you know if we produce oil in Korea?
We don't produce it.
We don't produce oil, no. And we don't have any special minerals that are used in factories to make other products. So we didn't have any means to make money from the land itself. So we had to rely on people and labor to make what we can. So do you know what these are?
Yup. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They're called
The
wigs.
bald people hair thing.
That's right. That's right. For bald people. It's called wigs. They're called wigs. And this photo is actually from the 1970s. So this was only about 50 years ago. It's not that long ago, right? And then Korea started making steel. But as you saw earlier, like pictures here, Korea was a very poor country. And so we didn't know how to make steel either.
엄마,
So how did they make steel?
70년대에 태어났나 봐요. 50분.
So I'm going to continue. So people went to Japan, which was a rich country, to learn how to make steel. And they learned and they started making all these ships. And that's when the Korean economy started to get going. And steel was important because it's used everywhere, like ships, as you can see here. And what are these?
Car.
Cars. This is all steel, right?
No,
And
they're
actually,
not.
yes, well, mostly. That's actually glass, but mostly steel. Do you know who this is? This is 정주영 회장님, who was the founder of Hyundai Group. So he wanted to build ships in Korea, but he had no money back then. I mean, Hyundai is a very, very big company now, but back then, um, there was nothing. So he built everything from nothing. Um, And so he went to a rich country in England and asked the bank if he could borrow money. Do you think the bank in England said yes? Yes, you can borrow our
No,
money? No, right. No, they said no. Sadly, they said no. But then, do you think he gave up?
no,
No, he didn't give up
no,
either.
no.
That's right. Can you guess what this is?
Yeah, dollar.
Dollar? It says Bank of
500원.
Korea. 500won, that's right. So 500won these days is in a form of
The roundest thing.
coins, right? But back then it looked like this, like the paper money. And do you know what these are?
No. Shrimp.
No? Do you know 거북선, 서린이? Have you heard of 거북선? So these are 거북선, 이순신 장군's 거북선. So he took this money. Thomas, where are you, Thomas? I'm going to continue. He took this money to the bank and showed them. You see here, you see all these ships. This was built like hundreds of years ago, back in the Joseon Dynasty era. So we Korean people definitely know how to make ships. So the bank saw this and said, okay, okay, we believe you. And they lent him the money. So with the borrowed money, 정정 회장님 made ships and later cars that we are exporting to other countries to this day, right? Oh, and do you know what export is?
Yeah.
Export, suture? Export is to sell products to other countries. And that's the opposite of import, which is to buy products from other countries. So Korea has long been a manufacturing economy, which means we relied mostly on making big things in factories. But these days, we're very much reliant on this product. Do
반도체?
we? Yes, 반도체, semiconductors. That's right. And this is important because it goes in all kinds of electronic goods like
My
computers and
computer.
phones. Yes, that's right. It's in there too. And these days, AI and robots, right? Yes, thank you. Hi. We have yet another strength that we're exporting. We see BTS here, and there are many other K-pop stars and also TV content that people enjoy globally these days. So from manufacturing, well, from nothing, from farming, we became a manufacturing powerhouse, and then to semiconductors, and now content also. So it's a big development. Um, so how do you feel about these developments? Thomas, any thoughts?
No.
No?
No.
Proud? Proud. 서린이, how do you feel? Okay. All right. Well, I think, Sonny, what's that? That's the article. You're showing me the article. Okay. Well, Korea has developed very fast in very short period of time. And it's thanks to these efforts from our ancestors who made the wigs and who went to Japan to learn the skills and who went to England with this paper money to borrow money. And now we're making semiconductors for the world and also exporting our culture as well. So that was the article. We're going to solve some problems here, some questions. Okay, so you're going to mark O, show me O if the statement is correct and X if it is wrong. Okay. The BTS World Tour concerts will be held in countries outside South Korea. Yes or no? O, I think it's partially right and partially wrong because they will be held outside South Korea, but they're also going to be held in Goyang and Busan. The first concert will be held in Goyang, remember? See here, beginning April at Goyang Stadium. So the answer is no, it's X, right. Next one, BTS plans to hold 79 concerts across 34 cities. Yes or wrong? Is that correct? Let's see. They will hold 79 concerts in 34 cities. Yes, it's correct. It's right. Let's see. The BTS World Tour is expected to generate up to 100 billion won. Yes or no? Yes. Sarini, what do you think? No? Let's see, it's right. Let's see. The Korea Culture estimates that each concert could generate up to 1.22 trillion won in economic benefits. So it's wrong. It's up to one over 1 trillion, not 100 billion. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So fill in the blanks with the correct words. Blank, a blend of BTS and economics, refers to the effects of BTS's activities on the economy, including tourism and culture. What is the word? Yes, Thomas?
Let's see the article.
Sorry?
Can I see the article?
Yes, sure. The article is right here. What goes in that blank?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Uh,
Oh,
I, I,
Marini, do you have any idea?
I know.
You do? What is it?
I forgot again.
Oh my God, that's okay. So if you look here, if you look at the screen, the tour is expected to generate economic impact known as BTS-nomics, which refers to BTS's influence on tourism, culture, and the broader economy.
Oh.
So the word is
Blah blah.
BTS-nomics, a blend of BTS and economics. It's BTS-nomics. Yeah, so BTSnomics, a blend of BTS and economics, refers to the effects of BTS's activities on the economy, including tourism and culture. You get that? Yes.
On.
Should I go over that again?
No.
No. Okay, then on to the next one. So, which is not an economic impact of BTS's world tour? One, hotels near the concert venue get crowded. Yes, no, maybe. We'll look at the second one. Number two, local jobs increase. Yes, no. Number three, overseas fans boost tourism. Not sure. Four, world tour profit is shared by fans. So, in the article, or actually in the explanations, we talked about the impact of BTS's world tour, and we saw that the hotels got very crowded, so they were raising prices, right? So the hotels were getting very crowded, and fans from around the world were coming to Korea to visit. And what was the other one? local jobs increase. So whenever there's a concert, they would hire temporary staff to help people to check their tickets and help them find their seats and sell drinks and food at the stadium. So, yes, local jobs also increase. But do they share the profit with fans? No, they don't. They don't. So, which is not an economic impact of BTS's world tour? Number four. Are we okay? Tarini, are you
I'm
okay? No? I'm confused. It's okay. Um, we'll read on the next sentence and then maybe we can go back and go over this again. So I'm going to read this and you can read after me. The BBC also predicts that BTS could generate revenue of around 1.5 trillion won from concerts, goods, and album sales. Actually, let's break this down. So the BBC also predicts, can read, can you read after me? The BBC also predicts
The BBC also predicts
that
that
BTS could generate revenue
revenue of around 1.5 trillion won from
from
concerts, goods, and
concerts,
album
goods, and
sales.
album sales. Good. So actually, I kind of looked up how much 1.22 trillion won would be, and apparently it's um, if you buy chicken, chimek, the Korean chicken, to every person in Korea, that would be about 1.22 trillion won. So every person in Korea can enjoy chicken, the Korean chicken, with 1.22
in
trillion
Bangkok.
won. Hmm? So that's a big amount of large amount of money. So what do you think about this article?
Let
Huh? Have you been to any concerts?
mm, I went to the opera concert.
Oh, you have. Okay. Do you like it?
Yes, but I slept.
You slept. You can get sleepy, right?
At this
Yeah, I know.
opera.
Harini, have you been to any concerts
Mm,
or musicals? Yeah?
No. Yes,
No.
musical.
Do you have a favorite?
No,
No, you don't. You just slept. So, oops. What do you think about this whole concert economy, economics of this concert? Like people coming into the city and going to all these restaurants around the concert hall and booking hotels and buying shopping there. Do you think it's good or bad?
good.
Good. It's good for the Korean economy, right? So, yeah, well, BTS has been away for they've been gone for about 4 years because they had to serve in the military. But now that they're back, we're hoping that they'll hold more of these concerts so that the economy can get a boost, like the one like how we see it in the article. So there's something to look forward to, right? So what are your plans for today after this class?
I'm going to the dentist.
Oh, I hate going to the dentist.
Me too.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Melanie, do you have any plans after the class? No? Maybe lunch? Have lunch?
And after go to school.
Huh?
Sleep.
Sleep. Oh, that sounds good. I need some sleep too. Okay. So that's it for today. And I hope you have a good day. And I'll see you hopefully next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, take care.
Guys,
Have
have a
a
good
nice
day.
day.
Bye.
Bye, yeah. Have a very nice day.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye.